evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?
Hello and welcome back to Dredge here on the channel. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. So we need to go to the island, I think it's to the south, and drop off that key. We need to go across the bay and sell that, who's it? So I should return this to Blackstone Isle, the collector. And I think, yeah, so that's right there. So we'll come out, go across the bay, hit this, work our way back to the dock. That's going to be the general strategy today. So let's go ahead on dock. I guess I can grab... Wait. Where's my net? Go ahead and put that down. We'll grab crabs while we're at this, because we don't have a whole lot else that I plan on doing. We are like on a mission here. Those things that I said we're gonna do. Cerebral crab. Heck yeah. So the crab pot's coming up big today. It needs repair. We'll get them on the way back. So let's see what we have here. Oh, this is awesome. We have room for all of this stuff. So we'll go like that. Inventory is pretty full, but we're basically just beelining it across the bay to sell the trinket. Then we'll head to Blackstone Isle and drop off the key. We might, if we're lucky, catch some stuff in the net while we're at it. So sell that for 30 bucks. Not bad. And then, is there anything else I can talk to him about? No. So undock. And I think it's, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just that island that we already kind of see there in the distance with the house on top. Can I dredge here? I wouldn't have room for that, would I? Anywhere? I rotate that like that. Rotate that like that. And I would have room for that. Whoops. A little jumpy. Okay. And wait. Oh, a research part. Even better. I was thinking it was just going to be lumber. Instead, I got a research part to fill in that other spot. And now, we've got totally full inventory. So, head over there to Blackstone Isle. Wait. What's going on here? Encyclopedia, cerebral crab. A turquoise mass swells from within this small crab. The growth pulses, quickening in the light of the sun. Okay. We caught something in our net just now. Come over here, we'll dock, we'll drop off the key, head back to the mainland. Not the mainland. What's it called? Island Morrow, or what's it called? So we're here we are at the collector's house. He seems impatient. It's like, dude. So I give him the key. Pull better. Metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head. Now something seemed changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. Whoa! A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Now, We have more relics to uncover. Ability unlocked. Haste. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast, towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark the location on your map so you can begin your search. Anything else? Do you know who owned these relics? Yes. He looks at you for a moment. A look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. I wonder if this is the husband in that story? An old friend. Anything else? No, that's it for now. Okay, so let's hit tab. Can I learn about how do I do haste? Or whatever it said. So it said something about going... It said he would mark the spot, didn't he? Oh, down here to the southeast, he said. So it's down here. I'm not going to go there right now. I'm going to go back, empty my inventory like we discussed, so that I don't get too far. Haste adds speed to your engines, but increases panic and engine heat. Select it with E and use it by holding right click. So go here, and there's haste. So this is what we use to run away, but it's kind of like turbo in Excite Bike. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jeez. That kind of snuck up on me. Like, getting out of there, the camera angle got real funky, and it threw me off. So that was stupid. But hopefully not too much damage. And did I lose anything from my inventory? No. So that's good. Wait, we need to pick up... Let's pick up a couple of these. I can only get 2 of them, right? Yeah. So now we're totally full. We'll come in here, get those repaired. We might need to sleep for the night. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Well, who were you expecting? Your engine. It sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back toward the lighthouse. That's it? Okay. Alright, so sell him the fish. 137 bucks. Now I need to go to... Let's put that in storage and that in storage. And let's go to the shipwright. Repair all. So everything is fixed now. Nothing else I can buy from her. And I don't think I have the resources for anything here. I've got another piece of wood. I need 1 more there, and we can then upgrade 2 cargo spaces to also hold rods. So that would give me the ability to bring back the shallows rod, which might be kind of nice. So is there anything I need to take with me from storage? I don't think so. So we're actually going to undock. I'm going to just go grab the... Ooh, what do we have here? Something funny going on here. Something fishy.
We got a squid.
Tasting tongues writhe wildly around sets of yellowed, crooked teeth. Top row are flattened like human molars. Alright. Let's leave that be. Let's pick up that guy. Put these down. Something is making a terrifying noise. It's late, we're panicked. I'm just gonna come back. We'll go to the fishmonger, sell those fish, and then we'll go to the shipwright and have her repair the crab pot. And then we're gonna sleep. I'm gonna wake up a little bit early. He wanted me to go way down here, so that's a long way. So it's basically on the other side of Blackstone Isle. So, undock. That's the secret. Before you get too far, you just need to just turn around before you start moving, is what I was getting at. So, I think we're kind of wanting to head roughly this direction. We want to go around Blackstone Isle. It should start to get sunlight here soon. Ooh, oh no, I can't do that. Are we kind of headed the right direction now? Somewhere right in that neighborhood. Is that it? Kind of off in the distance there? I'm guessing. Is there anything else between... Ooh. What was that? What is this? What's this question mark? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes if you can focus on them. Place your hand on the stone. The cold stone does not respond to your touch. Well, of course it doesn't. It's just stone. What? So now the sun's up. Can we fish here? Nope. Is that the island there? Pretty sure. Over that way, I guess. Looks like there's a small island. Yeah, it's this general area here we're headed for. Wait. What happened? Yeah. Oh, the snag squid. Oh, nothing super noteworthy there. Why are we going slow again? Our engines should be like full throttle. What's up with that? Looks like there's something over there by that island. See that? Oh, there's something shimmering there too. Let's go check it out. Looks like some sort of wreckage maybe. Got another fish in our net. What is that? Yeah, that's like an old boat or something. Pull up to a wreck with a familiar looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach on the side. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. Look at the cabin. You're in the cabin. Look in the cupboards and the drawers. The cupboards have been completely and methodically emptied. All the drawers are missing. You're in the cabin. Try to find a loose floorboard. There aren't even any floorboards left. Check the overhead electrical equipment. The equipment's all still there, though surely exposure to the elements has fried its internals. You angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top. You put it in your pocket to read later. Okay, we can leave now. Let's check out the cargo. You poke through the old cargo hole. Ooh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Heck yeah. So, there's a basic fishing pole. We'll just bring it over. Oh, I can't do anything with it. Can I just put it in my cargo? Yeah, I can put it in my storage. Metal scraps. I can put that in storage. But wait. See, how can I get to my storage here? It's so weird. It's like maybe when you're on, like when you're in a quote-unquote docked situation, And then a weak engine valve. This adds a ton of speed, but I don't think I can do anything with it yet. But that was interesting. Okay. Now, that little town. Oh, look at the dolphin. Pretty sure that little town... Actually, it might be the one in the distance that the X is pointing me to, not this first little one. Did I read that right on the map? I think so. Look at the, like the bridge, the stone archway or whatever out there. It's pretty cool. Tiger mackerel. Wait, we got a note. Deep sky. Deep sky. Deep forever. Casket seal broken. Fog core. 5 equals rise. He knows. Well, I have no idea what that means. I'm sure it's got some meaning. I just have no idea what that meaning is. So we caught the tiger mackerel. Slightly more substantial than other mackerel species, but harder to catch. That probably makes it worth more. What? That looks kind of dangerous. Yeah, I don't think I want anything to do with that. What's this over here? Wait, why didn't we fish right here? Do I even have the option? I think this might be a new fish. Ocean perch. Oh, they're teeny little guys. That's cool. We'll get a couple of them. See what they're worth whenever we get back to town. Let's put him right there. Let's get one more. And put him right there. Doesn't matter for now. Okay. So we can stop here, I suppose, and see what's going on. Ingfell. So I have storage here, but that's all. There is an Ingfell resident and a retired whaler. Let's talk to the resident. What is it? So she's got a nice little pup here. You need help with anything? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. So do we need to get a conger eel and then just let it sit until it starts to rot? Normally we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. Can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? Sure. You'll be decently compensated. Anything else? Where can I catch it? They're tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. I imagine they've been fished out around the edges, so you may have to venture into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. Oof. And they only come out at night. Good luck. Where can I sell my fish here? We catch our fish ourselves here, so we don't have much need for buying anything. But there's a merchant that travels around. She's usually anchored across the bay. She buys and sells most anything, and does repairs. Anything else? No. Well, let's talk to the whaler. What is it? Yeah, any shipwrecks around here? The real wreck around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now, that devil. Anything else? You know what? I'm gonna let you be for right now. Okay there, big shoots? Alright, let's undock. She said across the bay. Is she talking about that one? I'm thinking maybe that one. So, is that... Am I going the right direction here? There's something over there. That might be the traveling merchant, because she's got a boat, looks like. Can I get in here and sell some stuff? Heck yeah. Ahoy there, a new face. A fisherman, I take it. Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house fire. Traveler and merchant, all rolled into one. You have any fish to sell, I take them on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I have a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. I don't know why I gave her that voice. Why do I... Hey, come again by for a chat. You need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them on my travels, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share your info with me? Sure, I can help with that. Great. The fish I have left to track down are an oarfish, a gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and a coelacanth. So she knows a little bit about them, can maybe point us in the right direction. What do you want to know? Tell me about the oarfish. Long, fragile body. Suspect they'll live in reasonably deep but calm water. Maybe the shelter of the Gale Cliffs would suit them. Let's learn about some others. Deepest depths imaginable. You'll need to get some of the specialist gear to catch those. Goliath tigerfish. These guys are legitimately scary. They hunt in murky, swampy waters. Using the shade of trees as cover. Ooh. I have no idea where coelacanths might be, but they have a primordial feel to them, don't you think? Well, that's not very helpful. It wants me to click on this. Oh, okay. No, we've already learned that. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the fish market and sell her those. They were like 15, 16 bucks a piece. That's not bad. She has some crab pots for sale, but I don't need those. Say, have you met the photographer? She stopped by my pontoon a little while back. Is that so? She loaded up with fancy camera equipment to take pictures of all the wildlife. She sighs wistfully. I wish I had my own camera. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to document everything you do? You'd never get anything. Anyway, she said she was setting up on a small island to the south of the Marrows. If you're in the area, maybe you could check on her. Alright. Shipyard. Most of this gear is super heavy, so I don't offload it at every pontoon, but maybe come aboard and see what equipment I've got for sale. Weighted line for the shallows. So I could trade out this rod for the shallows. So why don't we... Do I already have one of those? That one's coastal. That one's... See, this one is unique because it does the shallows, but it is smaller than the weighted line. See what I'm saying? I don't know how I haven't really been paying much attention to that. I don't know that I really need to do that, though. So let's just repair our gear for now. Nothing unique there. Ooh, we got some more lights. I need a bigger spot for the lights, though, to be able to fit that. And then, look, she's got some, like, miscellaneous stuff. Refined metal. A solid sheet of rust-free metal. And a research part. I don't know if this is, like... I wonder if I should buy this because it's, like, rare. And she doesn't always have it for sale. I've got the money for it. I'm gonna do this. Probably shouldn't. But we're gonna go ahead and do that and throw it in storage for now. So those fish also included whatever I had in the net, so that wasn't probably as big as I thought it was. Okay, so it might be used to dry docks at other ports, but we can make the same upgrades using this floating dock. Check it out. Oh, okay. Good to know. And why don't we get some rest, and then as we get closer to dawn, right around there, what's going on here? Cabin, encyclopedia, also known as the rosefish. This brightly colored little fish has sharp, thorny fins. Okay. We're getting a lot of stuff going on here. Catch rare fish. Hunger eel. It needs to be rotting. So see, it says once I catch one, I should just hold on to it for a while. They'll start to rot pretty quickly out in the sun. So we need to undock. And then I kind of need to turn around and go back this way. So if I go kind of like that. Ooh. Hello. Ooh, black sea bass. Let's check that one out. The dark bands on its flanks help it camouflage, making this a fearsome night predator, even if you're a small shrimp. Okie doke. Ooh, there's something over there. So we're going to grab this message in a bottle. And then I want to get over here quick as a flash. Watch out for that thing. Whatever that is, it can't be good. Is this a cod? It looks like the shape of a cod, a blackmouth salmon. I like it. Let's grab several. One more. Now, where did I want to go? Is that it right there in front of me? Sure is. So we'll go dock here. What were we coming here for? An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Ah, greetings. Don't get many visitors around here. What is it that you need? The place doesn't seem safe. Why do you live here? I've been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life until the collapse. Now I'm alone and cut off by land and sea, left only with these trembling rocks on all sides. I could help you move to Ingfell. It's not that simple. My brother would never. You see, I used to live in Ingfell with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Ah, that's the guy that we just talked to. So these guys are like rays of sunshine. Man, let me tell you. Things were bad. We fought a lot. Mostly about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move back here, I took the family crest. Stole it from him. Now, after all this time, I can't return without it. Well, why don't you give it back to him then? Again, it's not as simple as that. After the collapse, that creature, it dragged debris from the house down into its wretched burrows. The crest went down with it. It's a lost cause, I know, but if you were to find it, it's a large whalebone crest. I mean, it would mean the world to me. I'll look for it. Thank you, but please be careful. So that's the hermit. Why did we come down here in the first place? Got a message. Artifact manifest. Vessel was the SY Grand Prize. The owner was Mr. Michael Schult, and the port was the Gale Cliffs. And in the manifest here it says Oaken Music Box, purchased from the antiquarian at Little Marrow for a bargain price, previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside, otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by locksmith. Maybe that's what the key is for? Probably not. A wooden mask. Carved wooden tribal mask said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece tea set. Bone china. Six cups and 6 saucers acquired from an Eastern dealer. Do not use. Jar of earth. A jar containing earth from a meteor impact site. Allegedly. Alright. Encyclopedia, we got the blackmouth salmon. You've promises to keep, blackmouth, and miles to swim before you sleep. Okay. Suits, we got even more. Find the family crest. Like, what's the deal with the different colors? Gray is apparently done. But what do the other ones mean? Now they want me to go there. But it also looks like it still wants me to go somewhere here. I actually have to take a break, though. So, I'm going to save and quit for now, and then I'll pick back up here in just a second. Alright, so we're now back at the, we're back at Dredge here. I am. You are not back. So I shouldn't say we, because it's me. But anywho, we are back. Now, we're at this island on this southeast part of the city, and I should look at storage because I was kind of thinking about this. Like, here I am at this random place. Like, I've got these fish that I think this area is actually like mirrored across all of my storage limits. So I could go like this and put this fish in here if I wanted to, and free up this space. Now, I'm not going to do that right this minute because I don't really have a reason to do that. I still have some space in here. But what I want to do is explore this area around the island here. In fact, there's a lot going on here. I think I actually am going to, for now, leave this fish in here. Now, I think it actually will start to age in there. Although, I think it ages no matter what. I don't know if it ages any faster, but we may find out the hard way. But we need to start trying to explore with some of this stuff and, you know, I guess get a little bit more efficient. So, with that said, got that stuff in there, and here we are at this edge of the island. Now, there's something here. There's still something here that it wants me to explore, but I'm not quite sure what that would be. Like, maybe we need to finish talking to the hermit. Keep an eye out for the family crest. It was dragged into the tunnels by that creature. It patrols the passageways of the cliffs, but its lair is somewhere towards the center by the large waterfall. Mark the area on the map. Look there if it's too troublesome. Don't worry about it. What else do I need to know? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Someone that used to live here kept their shop moored at the base of the cliff until it was struck by some falling rocks and sunk to the bottom. Okay, so they were devastated at the loss. We all were. It was a beautiful boat, decorated with all manner of memorabilia from their travels. Okay, low tide. You still see the masthead poking through the waves. What else do you want to know? So, like how it's like graying those out. So, like, what happened to these cliffs? They're being consumed from the core by that hateful serpent. Have you seen it? Nobody believed me. Not until it started devouring our foundations, opened up chasms beneath our homes. It was nightmarish, waking in the night to the sound of a creature slithering somewhere underneath. It seems to have turned its attention elsewhere, but not before it took everything from me. What else do you want to know? Tell me more about the creature that lives. See, this is new, I think. It's been burrowing tunnels through the base of the cliffs. You can see gigantic holes it leaves just below the surface. As it forces its way out, it often causes rock falls. So if you plan on going in there, keep an ear out. So if you go into like a hole that it looks like it burrowed, and then you hear a noise, you might want to get out. Should it catch sight of you, well, you should be able to outrun it. It's quite slow, provided you can navigate the passageways. Okay. Now, why don't we try to make our way in? So if we go like this and then turn right at a little canal, we'll be in the middle. We're already kind of facing the way that we should go for this. Haste adds. I gotta remember haste. So here, here, and then use right click. I don't need that now. But let's go in this way. And then I guess around to the left. Oh, wait, there's some stuff over there. Ooh, look at that. There was like a rock fall right there. Ooh, there's... What? What? I don't have the right thing for that spot. Ah! What did we get?
A bag of doubloons.
So, something happened there that I did some hull damage. I didn't really see that. I mean, I saw the rocks fall, but I thought that was way out in front of me. There's some fish here. I don't think this was here a second ago. Oh, the water is disturbed. Blackmouth salmon. I don't really need those. See, my trawl net is damaged. And one of my engines. So I kind of need to be careful here. No! I missed the trophy one! Rats. Decaying blackmouth. So, a shimmering blackness permeates the flesh of this relentless fish. Muscles atrophied and decaying, but still it swims on. Alright, so let's check out the... Nope, not the map. The encyclopedia. I guess I can just press L to get to that. Let's start learning these shortcuts. So there it is. Right there in the old encyclopedia. Let's get one more here. Right like that. That bag of doubloons, I'll bet you, is going to be worth something. Now, I want to go up and to the right. Oh, there's something blocking it there. I can't even get through there. So we need a pile of loose debris. In the gaps between the rocks, you can see what appear to be large white teeth. Okay. How do I... Look, there's stuff over there that I want. But I can't get there because of that. So I need a way to move that debris. And so I need like some sort of explosives or... I don't even know. Can't get that. Can I get... No, I don't want to use haste. Dang it, I didn't want to do that. Although it doesn't really matter. Let's get my spyglass. Oh, come on. I just want to see what this is. You can dredge for, looks like cloth here. Not super exciting. Bolt of cloth. Let's put that there. Might as well just fill up while we're here. It is 9:08. We probably need to get out of here. This could be really bad. Oh man, I looked at the clock like an idiot. Yeah, it's now 11:13, so I gotta start remembering that. Oh gosh, where are we? If I go out to the left, it looks like I can get right through there. But I might be better off going... Whoa, what was that? I might be better off just trying to get back to the spot where I was. Oh, look, there's some shiny rocks there. This would take some strong explosives. See, that's a different pile of debris, though, isn't it? Where was that dock? Should be, like, kind of straight ahead, because I think that giant arch is, like, right above me. Is that it over there? No, I need to go this way. Oh, look, there's one of those red pillars of terror over there, too. Okay, now I kind of get where we are. So around here to the left. Oh no! Look out for that thing. Just get to the dock. Get to the dock. We can get some sleep. The hermit's here. Hello again. What can I do for you? Oh, here we go. Do you know how I could clear the debris around here? You'd probably need some explosive to shift those rocks. My brother at Inkval used to make explosives. The whaling operations, you see. Nasty stuff. But with whales gone, I can't imagine he's still in business. What else you want to know? Nothing. I'll be off now. So now remember, we've got these fish in storage. I'm going to go ahead and put more fish into storage. I didn't do a very good job packing those in there efficiently. But like, boom, boom. I can even put the cloth in there. And then I think when I get back to, I should probably put everything in here. This thing's already decaying, so it's not like it's going to rot more just because I sleep for a few hours. So let's go ahead and rest until dawn. Now at 6 a.m. we'll wake up, and we need to head back to the mainland. Like, I know I need to go see the whaler, but let's go back to the homestead. I need to figure out how to do I need to figure out how to do research. So my net is damaged, but it is still working apparently. So that's cool. Alright, what's that over there? Tiger mackerel. Let's go get a couple of those, I guess. It's not too far out of the way. But yeah, my engine is definitely going slower. I need to see about installing that other engine that I found, because it might be better than the two that we've got. I'm not quite sure. I didn't really look at it that much. Alright, trophy tiger. Alright, let's get moving. Another one of those things. We'll just give it some space. It's all good. Can I use haste and speed up, make up for the lack of my crummy engine? I'm going a little bit faster, but not by much, huh? And it kind of cools down slowly. It doesn't really get me that much faster. I wonder if it's like a percentage of your speed. Whoa, look out for the whale. I mean, it definitely seems faster. But Faster is a relative term, and we are going crazy slow right now with the damage that we've had. So I don't think there's any penalty to using haste. We're still getting fish in our trawl. What do we have here? Blue mackerel, not crazy exciting. So let's actually bring this back out. Let's try and... Oh my gosh, it's already getting dark, and we're still not even close. This is bad. Our panic is starting to set in. So I am gonna, like, beeline straight back. I am not gonna get caught up with fishing. I just want to get out of here. We're gonna make it. We're getting closer. Oh, I don't like those scary eyes popping up. So we are really in panic mode here. So just kind of be careful. Watch where we're going. Look out for rocks, and we should be okay. Like that rock just quickly appearing out of nowhere. Troublesome, but not the end of the world. What was that? Just go. I saw something. Oh no, it was the it was the buoy in my peripheral. Scared the bejesus out of me. So as long as time isn't moving here, I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. Let's see, now I don't have any room for my storage. Can I just pick this up? Empties the crab into your cargo. Yeah, not enough space. So just discard it. Because I need to take the crab pot back, and I don't want to have to deal with coming back for it. Same thing here. I hate having to throw this away, but that's what we're going to do. This up. Oh, I don't have room for it either. Well, that was stupid. Let's throw away... I don't know how much tiger mackerel are worth. We're going to throw away the common crabs. And now pick that bad boy up. And let's get in here. Okay. The mayor appears. His face swims before your eyes. His words blur with the waves crashing around you. Okay. If sea fog shapes rest, careful nightmares. Okay. You stumble past him into town. So, like, I'm having trouble communicating here, or he's having trouble communicating. I'm not sure which. Okay, so we can go ahead and sell all fish. And now if I go to storage... how do I move it to cargo? Boom. See, like, this is rotting. I'm still gonna go ahead and move those into... Oh, I don't have room for it. So, see, there's all the stuff in storage. But now, if I go back to cargo, I already sold everything in the net. Like this. See, I can't even sell it. That stinks. So, I guess just discard it. It's not doing me any good. Who was it, though, that wanted some sort of rotten something or other? Catch a rotting conger eel. Yeah, we don't have that. So, forget that. So let's go back to the fishmonger. If I just say sell all fish and then No, I don't want it in storage. I want it gone. And now I need to go to the shipwright. And 154 bucks to repair everything. But we are repairing engine, the trawl, and the crab pots. But like, see here, I've got 14.5 and 10.5. When I go into storage, I've got this weak valve engine. Valve engine stalling on a favor to a high rate of malfunctions. I just, like, it's slower than the other two combined, but it would take up all of the space unless I put it here and overlap into that space. So what if we go like this, pop that in storage, and now I go to storage. Can I go like this? No, I can't even overlap there. So that was a waste, but we learned something. But it's okay. We're losing, I mean, we lost a little bit of time, but that's okay. I mean, time is definitely important, but how do I use, like, the research that I have? I've got to figure that out. So who was it that, actually, wait. Storage. Can I access storage at the dry dock? If I go like this. See, I still don't have the lumber, which is annoying. But here I don't have any, well, I have one of these. So we'll leave that there. We need to find some lumber. We need to find lots of lumber. So that'll be on our to-do list. So research assistant. Glowing octopus. So in the Stellar Basin, that's where I want to go tomorrow. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to try and find that thing and get it for this lady. So that is definitely our mission for tomorrow. We want to start knocking out those priorities. So let's rest. And now, undock. And I need to get these set up. Let's go ahead and put the trawl net down. And then I'm actually gonna, I'm gonna put one crab pot right there. And now I'm actually gonna save some and start putting them at other areas around the map, seeing if we get some different fish. So let's look quickly for any kind of, see, there is some lumber. I'm gonna go get that. I know I need some for those couple of research, or the dry dock production pieces, so let's get that. And then I know I said, man, completed already? Well, I said I want to get to the Stellar Basin, which is the opposite direction of where I just went. But we can get there today. So let's use the spyglass to try and map out areas to some lumber that I might be able to dredge up. That'll be sort of a side quest today. Alright, so we're, yeah, pretty much to the right of the two islands out there. So, kind of on this heading here. There's a stingray there that I can't get. Gray eel. Mackerel. Gray eel. There's some dredge out there. And some dredge of lumber over there. And I definitely want that. There's a shark down there. What do we have there? Something I can't catch. Alright, so we'll dredge up some lumber here. Oh, I am so bad. Alright, let's get a couple. I know I needed at least 3. Let's get one more. And now, a problem that I have is I am running low on cargo space. So I am actually going to put a crab pot right over here by these things. It'll be sort of in between the 2 islands. And now, when I go to my cargo, I can do this and have room for one of those big bolty looking, what are they called? One of those things. Metal scraps. Or whatever they are. Oh, I got a research part. Still don't know what I do with them, but I'm starting to pile them up, so that's cool. Yeah, metal scraps. So let's go ahead and take that, and now we're kind of jam-packed with inventory, and it's late, so I need to get a move on, because we got to get all the way to the old fortress. So it is going to be to the right of whatever land is like directly in front of me. So, and obviously I can't even see that right now. Uh-oh. Did you see that red thing over there? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Wait. No, I didn't want to do that. Pick it up. I wanted to do haste. Get away from that thing. I think I need to go towards that light. Yeah. Oh, here comes again. Get away from that thing. Ah. No! Leave me alone, man! That did some damage. I hope I didn't lose anything awesome. That blue glowing stuff right there, I think that was the one that that was something she referred to, but we gotta get to the island and get to safety. Here comes more danger, I'm afraid. But what I want to do is get some rest, explore in the daytime, and then come back out at night and go after those shiny, whatever they are, blue glowing things. I think that's like fish that I can haul up. Yeah, we lost an engine. Our light is out. I don't know what that was. I think that was empty cargo space. But I'm pretty sure that's the castle. Oh no, not again. Oh, just missed. Yeah, there's the satellite thing, and of course it's like daylight now, so it's not even that big of a deal. Man! No! That sucks. Your ship is dashed to pieces. You slip beneath the surface and join the uncountable souls lost in the depths. So, what stinks is essentially we load our last save, which is the last time we docked, which is way back at the Hermit, isn't it? No, it's back at town. So, like if we look at our inventory, we still have all the good inventory. We lost the stuff that we dredged up, which isn't the end of the world. There was one research part, some lumber, and the metal scraps. Now, the actual good thing about this is now I know that if I go out there to dredge that one piece of lumber, I'm wasting a lot of time going the wrong direction. I can beeline straight for the other island and hopefully get there before I get smashed to smithereens. But for now, I think we're going to wrap this episode here because I think between what I had done earlier and now this second session for me, we're probably in the neighborhood of an hour, which is a pretty good length for episodes in my book. So we will call it here. Please throw comments in because I'm still kind of learning the game, obviously. And if anybody has any tips that you can throw in there without spoilers, those are always welcome. If you have tips, but they kind of provide spoilers, do your best to hint around the spoilers. And even probably a good idea to just say, like, hey, this is potentially a spoiler alert. But anyway, the game's like 2+ years old, so I would imagine that most people that are watching this are ones who are probably also learning to play the game themselves or just followers of the channel. So anyway, we do want to do our best to avoid spoilers, but I love comments, especially when they are tips. So if you haven't done so already, please, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.
Good evening, friends and neighbors. Or shall I say this afternoon?